One, and we're live.
So anyway, I was saying to her, you know, you don't really need to take that off, but she insisted my pants had to come off anyway.
Anyway, welcome everyone to a brand new Master Toons podcast with me, your host George Baum, and joining tonight I have Tommy Williams. Tommy.
Hey.
Proto.
Yo.
David.
I have no pants on at the minute.
A little too much information, but okay. And Jacob.
I don't either.
Mine are halfway off.
We're just letting it hang out. Hanging out, keeping it loose today.
Oh, also,
and am I the only one here legitimately wearing pants?
Yes.
Your pants count?
No.
Okay. Anyway, tonight we'll be talking about a recent petition going around for Dan DeVito voicing a certain Pokemon, Justice League returning back to the small screen, and a shitload of trailers that just dropped over the last week or so. But before we get to that, let's talk about what would you guys like to talk about first?
Want to talk about the worst thing, or?
Okay, let's start off with what many people would probably consider one of the more interesting-looking movies of this year, coming along especially from animation fans, as being widely considered one of the most anticipated movies of this year. Me personally, I'm really looking forward to this as well, as I mentioned before in previous podcasts. It's a beautiful-looking film, potentially very good. I hope it will be good. And it's home to probably some of the best some of the best animation out I've seen in a while. Some of the best music too. I am of course talking about the recent trailer for the
Angry Birds.
Stop cutting me off. I am of course talking about the trailer for the upcoming. Stop it! You're ruining the build-up. Come on. I am, of course, talking about the recent trailer for the upcoming Magnum Opus that will be. You know what? It's
the fucking cat movie.
God damn it! Can I just please?
It's Kubo and the goddamn it.
No! It's, of course, the trailer for the Magnum Opus that will be DreamWorks' Trolls.
Oh.
No.
Over the stop motion thing.
You can't do that now. You've just recycled the joke I made.
Really, George.
Make the joke, but you ruined it. I tried to keep it going, but
The punch is gone.
Shoot it down first.
God damn it! This is the fucking
You
Samurai
need to be
Jack.
faster.
I was trying to be, but you guys kept cutting me off.
Good bad.
Yeah, we're cutting him off like a.
Okay, podcast over. Do we even need to go on anymore?
Anyway, yeah, DreamWorks has a new movie coming out in late November, early November, and it's based on the toy line of Trolls. Any of you remember Trolls?
I am probably the only one here old enough to remember Trolls.
I heard of Trolls. I heard of Trolls, definitely, yeah.
Oh, God. Well, okay, I'll go then. Well, yeah, I remember Trolls. I remember they creep me the fuck out, and I don't like them.
I think I actually have some Trolls. My mom actually has some Trolls. Give me a second.
Well, while he's going on, I'll just say this up front. This looks like a fantastic successor to Troll 2.
Oh, shut the fuck up, you shit.
Yeah, don't insult Troll 2 like that. It's a masterpiece.
Slowpoke! It's Goblin spelled backwards! You know what's actually really brilliant about that? Like, I found out this some time ago. If it was actually about trolls, like a town of trolls, and the name was spelled backwards, it would be Lort, which is actually like either German or Danish for shit.
Well, call this that then. Should I share the trailer or something, or do we?
If you guys want to check out the trailer, just look it up. DreamWorks' Trolls, and Jesus Christ on Broadway. Where do I fucking begin? How about you guys begin?
This trailer is a missed opportunity to pay tribute to one of New Metal's founding fathers, who's unfortunately not with us anymore, Wayne Static, because the Trolls clearly copied their image off of him.
Can I tell the
I
story?
would totally watch a movie about, like an animated movie about new metal bands, like doing quirky adventures.
That'd be amazing.
Well, I could tell the story of what happened when me and my friend saw the trailer before Kung Fu Panda 3 the other day. When the trailer came on, it played, and right after the trailer was done, me and my friend look at each other slowly, like that, and I'm just like, oh damn.
But Tommy,
If anything, make Alvin the Chipmunks look good.
Tommy, do you not want the trolls to teach you how to whip and how to nay-nay?
I want the trolls to teach me how to whip.
Well, Box Trolls would be so much better if it had Whip and Nene in it.
I'll say this much though: this is a weird adaptation of Stone Protectors.
I can't make a joke off that because I never heard of it.
Oh, you don't heard of it? Well, have it up.
Oh,
Look at this.
don't.
Look at this wonderful magnum opus.
Oh, for crying out loud!
What
Look
is
at
that?
Yeah. Hold on, keep it on there, Bert.
I gotta see this. What in God's holy name is that?
Kids?
It was apparently an action figure line, an animated series, and a Super Nintendo game. It was supposed to, from what I understand, cross over the Trolls with the Ninja Turtles. Would you like me to read you the backstory?
Please, no. I think my brain can't handle that.
A kingdom built of crystals came under attack by the Saurians, whose leader, Zack,
Hold on.
desired the powerful crystals.
I have no patience for this. So
Okay, anyway, can we get back to the trailer?
You try to do that again, I will kill you.
Can I list off the characters' names of the movie?
Okay, go nuts, Tommy.
Okay. Anna Kendrick plays Princess Poppy.
Okay.
Alright, I'm done.
Justin Timberlake as Branch.
Creative.
Gwen Stefani as DJ Suki. James Corden.
God, she's not
Russell
still
Brand
trying
as
to milk
Greek.
that. Oh fuck!
Icona Pop as Fashionistas. Ron Funches as Cooper. Kunal Nyang, the guy from Big Bang Theory, the Indian guy, as Guy Diamond. Gozelle, what the okay, you know what, hold on, give me a fucking second, I don't even fucking want to read this shit.
yeah.
Okay, basically there's gonna be a lot of music stars in this fucking thing because surprise, this is going to be an animated musical featuring original songs from these artists.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like Strange Magic. Like, you know, like, 'cause that's what I was thinking of when we were thinking of, like, damn, this looks great. It's a great Strange Magic adaptation or whatever.
Alright, basically the names are here. I can barely read. Let's see. We got Russell Brand as Greek, which is fitting because he was in a movie called Greek. Cooper, Guy Diamond, Grandma
Gwen Stefani? Oh no!
Oh, what the? Oh God, Jesus. These are my
George, you've missed the prime opportunity for a great joke there.
What was it?
Russell Brand's called Greek because his career resembles the Greek economy.
Aw, man.
We're keeping it classy here, folks. Jokes about economics. That's what you tune in for.
Yeah, that's a point. Anyway, yeah.
What I will
Wait, on to the production. I want to see this.
Okay, go nuts.
well,
Tommy, I can't see it. Scroll down a little bit more.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Oh, God damn it.
all I'll say is I think they've missed a great opportunity in this trailer to truly elevate it above everything else.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Production, I mean.
Can you see it?
I want
No,
to
I can't. I only see the voice cast.
Yeah, the voice cast. That's it. Oh, do you want the plot?
Okay.
No, production, not plot.
Oh, production.
Bye.
Who cares?
Tim Hill?
Mike Mitchell
Oh,
and Erica Ravunya has been hired as director and screenwriter to reimagine the film as a musical comedy. which will present the origin of the troll's colorful hair.
Okay, I prologued this enough. I reckon this trailer holds accused of being a
Hold on,
bastardization or animated
Look
or
at this.
anything animated. What
Hold
does the
on.
jury has to say about this?
By April 2013, DreamWorks Animation had acquired the intellectual property for the Trolls franchise from the Damn family and Damn thing.
Damn, son!
God damn
Damn
it.
these Trolls, son.
George, you do realize what you just said,
God,
right?
I know. Anyway, can we please discuss your thoughts on the trailer before we derail this thing even more?
Yes, as I've been trying to say, I think they've missed a prime opportunity with this trailer. I mean, there's such an obvious thing they could have done to truly make it a spectacular trailer.
Which
Do you
would
know
be-
what that is?
What?
Instead of let me whip and let me nay-nay, they should have gone with Willow Smith's whip my hair back and forth.
Yes.
Oh, God!
I would have given him that, but
I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth.
you know what?
Think of that.
It's the movie that was made for it.
Can I ask
So why
something?
they
Which
didn't-
one of those was worse, Whip My Hair or After Earth?
Chipmunks already did whip my hair, but
Whip my hair's over after a couple of minutes. After Earth's about 2 hours.
one thing I will say, one of the animators at DreamWorks tweeted about this, and even they didn't like this trailer. Like, it does not represent the movie at all. It's just fucking stupid marketing. So,
Sure it is, because
so
we can
this is
clearly
only a
trust
teaser,
DreamWorks.
but I don't like judging these movies by their teasers, just as a movie, what's going to be like, but man, goddamn, I don't know with this one.
David, why are you screen sharing Neon Cat?
Because I don't have a camera and I want something that represents how I feel inside. Because damn it, inside I'm a rainbow farting Pop-Tart cat that flies through space.
I think we all are.
Don't you laugh at me,
way.
you ableist shit lord.
Go up on that tangent. Have you ever played the iPhone game?
God damn it! Anyway,
iPhone game with Neon Cat called Neon Cat Soars Through Space, where you just jump around on like blocks and shit. You know, collect food. You know, like cupcakes and bagels and stuff like that. It's really
Yeah,
fun.
it's an infinite runner. Sort of in the same vein as Robot Unicorn Attack.
alright then. Now, can we please get back to the trailer?
I
What
think
about
we've
the
said all
trailer?
that needs
It's
to be
stupid.
said. Yeah.
Well, talk about the characters.
We've mocked the shit out of it. There's no more that needs to be said.
Okay, I'll give my own 2 cents on this. I don't know how in like a single trailer you managed to make me as enraged as I was watching Home, but that's quite the accomplishment. So I'm gonna give a hats off to DreamWorks, and also to that comment about it not being representative of what the movie's actually gonna be. I've learned from marketing in the past that sometimes it can be deceiving. But other times, it can be exactly what you think it is. So I'll believe this shit when they drop a second trailer. If that second trailer is exactly the exact same thing as this one, then I am not seeing this.
Neither do I. Neither do
Alright
I. Oh my
Yeah.
god, how do I begin with this shit?
You know, after this trailer, I feel really bad about saying anything bad about Pixar.
I do too.
I like it.
What? I don't know. Anyway.
Just remember, no matter what Pixar does, DreamWorks will always find a way to do it worse.
Ah,
Yeah, true.
let's
To be
not
clear.
go that far.
Sorry about that.
They have some better stuff than Pixar.
Sorry about that. When I was saying I like it, I was referring to my dinner. Although I do like the Trolls trailer. It is the best trailer ever.
Okay.
That shit will get you fucking enemies. And a couple of hitmen on your head. Don't you know that?
Well, at least they got one good movie out of the year.
And where'd Neon Cat go?
I shot it and killed it and sold it to a Chinese restaurant.
Okay. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
the cat's in the cradle. The cat's in the kettle at the Silver Moon.
Little boy, Lou and the man on the move with the
Get the
TARDIS.
song right.
What are you doing?
Okay, now let's move on to another topic before we get to more trailers. Recently, this is a bit off topic for what we normally would talk about, but it does have some semblance of a relation to animation, but fuck it, it's something
There's a
interesting.
cartoon about it. It counts.
What he says. Anyway, recently
A few cartoons,
Nintendo
technically.
announced a brand new game called in their popular Pokemon franchise known as Detective Pikachu, and for some ungodly reason, there's word spreading around that they want Danny DeVito to voice him.
No, Nintendo don't want Danny DeVito to voice
No, I
him.
mean, like,
Their
I'm saying
fans want Danny DeVito to voice him.
I was about to say.
Okay, well, here's the context. Here's the context as to what's
And
going
I'm
on.
out.
The trailer came out, and people very quickly noticed something about Pikachu in the game. Namely, he has an incredibly deep voice. Not only that, but in some descriptions about the game, it's revealed that this is a slightly different Pikachu. He's also he likes to drink coffee. He's into cute girls, etc. So
Okay.
it has a very deep, mature voice. And somewhere along the line, somebody made a video comprising of clips from the game and played them to Danny DeVito audio clips.
Yeah.
The thing
From what
spread
movie?
around, and finally there became like a petition to get Danny DeVito to be in this game. As of right now, I have no idea if Danny DeVito's actually said anything. I hope he would be all for it.
Can't be any worse than Snorlax.
Oh, that was blow.
Actually, it was the best part of that movie.
I mean, let's
Anyway.
be real here. It is.
Well, no, I mean, Danny DeVito is a perfect choice for this. Absolutely. Who
Hey.
else has a sort of acerbic wit that could deliver a detective
Pika Pika
Pikachu?
Pika. Hey. Pika Pika
Hey, Pika P, I'm walking here.
Hey, Ash. Like, what the hell kind of name's Ash?
Ash? Sounds like what comes off my cigarettes. Is that because you're a fag, Ash?
Oh, and Pika.
Hey,
For
you
those
want to
wanting,
catch up? Well, fuck you. Huh? You ain't having any.
for those wanting context about the fag Ash thing, a colloquial term for cigarettes in England is a fag. So.
You're a fag. The Clerks animated series.
Oy vey.
Pack of fags. You're a fag. No, it's a cigarette. Well, don't call me a cigarette.
You're all cigarettes, all of you.
Anyway, thoughts?
Yes, all of my yes.
Yes.
I want this so much.
Actually, funny thing is, when the trailer first came out, I was thinking like maybe Benedict Cumberbatch as sort of like a painfully obvious one. But now that I'm seeing Danny DeVito, I'm like, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who would be good, actually, thinking about it?
Who?
Ron Perlman. Lend it a gritty noir feel.
Yeah. Oh
Hang on
my
a sec,
god,
I
that'd be
gotta mess up.
amazing.
Gotta do something really quickly.
Like Sin Pikachu. He goes around and solves prostitute murders. Like, the Gardevoir didn't deserve this.
It's a it's a Pokemon for an older audience. The kids who actually grew up.
I'm gonna fuck around with Proto, guys. Just bear with me.
Alright.
What's the name of that bunny Pokemon?
Just murder.
Well, I mean,
Another
Pokemon-
reason is just because I want to see a scene with Danny DeVito, Pikachu DeVito coming across Meowth.
Oh man, you could
It'd
talk.
just be like the weirdest New York accent crossover ever.
God damn camera. Anyway.
My brain cells are blasting off again.
Just before we finish on that one, just to set the mood for truly a dark and mature Pikachu tale, I would like to share with you the investigation that I think will define Ron Perlman's Pikachu's career.
Alright then. Show it off.
And here it is.
Ah! God Okay, censoring now. Okay, got the shit. Crap.
It's not even like showing anything inappropriate.
I know,
No.
but still, what?
That's a hard song.
It's sexy low punny,
fan, though,
and she was
autograph.
found dead in the street, covered in cum.
Ew! Why did you have to put that into my?
What sort of
Put that right
sicko?
up there with the Zootopia fan art I've seen.
What
No.
sort of sicko would do that? You'd only get that in Pokemon Sin City.
Pokesin.
I'm trying to think of like a mixture of Sin City and Pallet Town.
Oh, you could have Alakazam played by what's his face who did Rorschach, Haley, Joel.
Osmith.
No.
When you say Haley Joel Osment, you kind of stuck with that.
Yeah, it's something like Haley. Hold on, Rorschach,
Let me
IMDb.
check.
Wash or something. Walsh.
Jackie Earl Haley.
Jackie Earl Haley. There we go.
Oh.
Okay, never heard of
Yeah.
him.
Can have Jackie Earl Haley as a psychotic Alakazam, simultaneously helping and hindering Ron Perlman's Pikachu.
I want to see this so badly.
And there's like what else? What else could there be? Let's think of like the perfect cast for this, okay? You need to think of like everything.
What do we have so far?
How about Denzel Washington as Onyx?
By the way, Proto, how's it going? We're not at Cuba yet.
John Goodman as a Snorlax pimp.
Yeah! Oh my god!
He makes older female Pokemon call him Daddy Cuddles.
Oh god! I can't
Albert
breathe.
Brooks is a drug dealer Charmander.
Oh god, I can't breathe.
I'm trying to think of like one with Liam Neeson. I'm trying to think like.
Oh.
Oh, that's easy. Liam Neeson plays.
Mewtwo.
I was thinking Mewtwo, but that's too obvious.
No?
Because Mewtwo would be like a corrupt mayor, so who would play a corrupt mayor?
I don't know, I'm trying to think.
Mewtwo.
How about?
No, Liam Neeson would play Eevee.
Oh yes.
Oh my god, this is fucking ruined. To someone at Nintendo, if you're watching this, make this a real thing.
You know,
Okay,
I don't know who you are,
Hmm?
but you've crossed the wrong person. I have a selection of evolution stones. Evolution stones I gained through battle.
I feel like trying to think of like adding like a slightly newer one into there as like a demented like just to kind of help for the modern audiences.
Who's popular now?
Either this is gonna be an incredibly weird one. Either Alice Eve or Rosie Huntington Whiteley as Sylveon.
Why the fuck not? Alright, full in motion. Okay, yeah, that's, our random Detective, Pikachu casting couch, I guess. Now we're gonna be moving on to what would you guys like to talk about next?
Well, you're the host. You pick a topic.
Okay,
I'm trying to be a friendly host and ask you what would you like to watch and talk about.
actually, one last one. Gilbert Gottfried as Machamp.
Yes.
Gilbert Gottfried as who?
Machamp.
Machamp.
All
No,
right.
because surely if you're going to go that route, then you have Sylvester Stallone as Machamp.
okay, yeah.
And if you cast Gilbert Gottfried as any Pokemon, you cast him as Pichu, being Detective Pikachu's kid sidekick.
You got any evidence?
You got any evidence for that?
Oh my god, I think I might die laughing.
Fuck him,
If you're gonna get a sidekick for him, get Shia LaBeouf instead of Gilbert Gottfried. Just do it.
Oh god damn.
No, I mean most of his dialogue would be no.
Oh, good Christ.
Just do it.
Which also means we'll probably end up with a scene with Machamp and Snorlax raping Gilbert Gottfried's Pichu. Because we want to go full Frank Miller on this. With no half measures.
Oh my God.
Oh, right in my ass!
They put the cock right in my. They put the master ball right in my ass.
The Marlin Rose, the comic relief Celipede.
Oh God, oh
The master ball.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It didn't become a master ball. It became an aster ball.
That's a one line.
Oh my God.
Think about that, because Pokeballs start off small and then swell. Imagine using them as anal beads. Just you set them up on a timer, right? You get them all in and then just...
That hurt.
Oh my God, what the hell is
Hey, Misty,
Pokemon?
bend over.
Oh my God, what is...
Is it any wonder Misty's always so moody?
And John Goodman's Snorlax, whenever he picks out a prostitute, he goes, "I choose you." We are making this like the best movie, video game, whatever, ever.
a real thing. Someone at Nintendo, please make this a real thing.
No,
Downtown Noir.
I think we've just officially burned all bridges with a crossover between Nintendo or 4Kids. Like, we are never getting sponsorships off those now.
Only 4Kids has basically gone belly up, so who cares?
Oh my God.
I know.
Worth it. So fucking worth it.
Let's go.
Anyway,
After we've murdered our host.
okay. Moving on, let's talk about the other trailer that dropped, which was the trailer for The Secret Life of Pets, which is supposedly dropping in mid-July, I believe.
Yeah.
Alright, and
I get it. Secret Life of Pets. Because pets leave droppings, so the trailer's dropping.
I didn't intend that at all, but thank you for turning it into something. Anyway, guys, thoughts on the trailer?
It looks funny as hell.
Yeah, it looks funny, it looks okay, it's kind of standard DreamWorks on point.
Except it's Illumination, not DreamWorks.
Illumination, whatever.
Alright.
Illumination, DreamWorks, tomato.
Yeah, they're basically, in quality-wise, the same. They either do really good or they do really shit. There is no middle ground with them.
Practically.
For me, it is funny. I'm not going to deny it of that. The story, we have mostly kind of seen it before, but that's fine, whatever.
I just care if it's well executed. That's what.
And again, the poop joke is still there because you need to have that stamp of quality either way.
Yeah. And speaking of someone who has actually owned a rabbit in his lifetime, the rabbits are actually shit like that, so it's actually fairly accurate.
Mm.
Does it actually make it funny though?
Good question. I'm not sure.
I have a question for you, George.
All right.
As someone who's also owned a rabbit, I have to ask you, or whether it was just me, but after owning a rabbit, could you ever eat Nesquik cereal again?
I've never had Nesquik cereal. Why?
Alright, basically it's advertised with a rabbit who loves chocolate cereal, and it's little brown pellets.
I've never seen Nesquik cereal.
Well, I mean, here's the thing though. We don't have. I don't know about Nesquik cereal. We do have Nesquik, like the drink.
Yeah.
Like the little powder that makes a drink.
Yeah, I love that stuff.
Cereal.
From what I understand, like Nestle has like a really big cereal branch in Europe, right?
Oh yeah, do gangbusters.
Anyway,
see, by contrast over here, they haven't really done a lot of cereals. It's mostly been like General Mills or Post or something like that.
But yeah, I'm just sort of screen sharing now what the Nesquik cereal looks like.
Oh my god, it actually looks.
Whoa.
Okay. On one hand, ew. On the other hand, oh my god, I think I've actually had a cereal like that. Isn't that like
Brown M&Ms.
what am I trying to think of? Cocoa Puffs. It reminds me a lot of Cocoa Puffs.
I don't think I'm familiar with Cocoa Puffs. Are they like puffed balls of rice?
Kind
Give
of.
or take, yeah, it's about the same kind of thing.
Oh,
It's
wow.
advertised with like a bird who is like who,
Is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs?
Practically.
yeah, and basically, yeah. In fact, that's where the catchphrase comes from. It's basically the commercials are basically a sad story about a drug addict who is trying to recover but keeps on getting sucked back into the drugs.
Isn't that also true about the Trix adverts?
Practically.
This
Pretty much,
rabbit
yeah, both are the same,
desperately
really.
wants Trix, and these asshole dealer kids keep holding him above him unless he's willing to pay up. They're sending him
Well,
into
actually,
psychotic rages.
the difference is the kids in the Tricks ones constantly like prevent like are just basically like the kids don't do much to get the rabbit into wanting the cereal. All they do is prevent him from eating the cereal. The Cocoa Puffs kids, they basically taunt him like, oh, you want the Cocoa Puffs? You want the Cocoa Puffs? Hey, look at all this chocolate. Yeah, you like the chocolate, don't you? You want it? You want it inside of you?
Well, this went places. Gonna go.
Cereal
Want this
adverts are,
chocolate?
cereal adverts are basically about kids pushing drugs, essentially.
I'm kind of surprised that nobody noticed.
Hey,
I mean-
kids, you want some honey pops? Try these.
Once Barney Rubble goes to down.
You guys have cereal based off Lion bars, don't you?
We do. That's a fairly recent development. That's in the past 3-4 years.
Okay, now get a load of this. I remember this a few years ago. There was once, and I shit you fucking not. Like there is a chain of supermarkets in Texas named HEB. It's basically the initials of the founder. And funny story, the B actually stands for Bud. I'm not joking. The guy's last name was Bud.
But
And much like most supermarket brands, supermarket stores, they have like their own sort of brand sodas. Like they have a brand of a lot of things like
Oh, wait, Thomas sharing
like-
By the
something.
way, there is cartoon rehab for all these characters. It looks like this.
Dear God, that looks depressing. Now here's the question: why isn't the cigarette filled with like tricks?
I don't know.
because he had to replace the addiction with something.
And actually, now here's what the funny thing is: they have like their own brand sodas. They have a whole brand of a bunch of other things like microwavable food, etc. But get a load of this: they actually made a cereal out of one of their sodas, the red soda, like the Big Red. They made a cereal of it.
They made a big red cereal.
Yes, they did.
So is that
Well,
big red
no.
carbonated? Is it like fizzy?
I really wish I had known. They discontinued it after a short while. Big shock. Like
I can tell you about a cereal I already see. Like, I already see at my store there's a Finding Dory cereal. That movie hasn't even come out yet for another 6 months.
How did we go from talking about the Secret Life of Pets trailer to talking about cereal?
okay, here it is. I have it.
People order our patties. There's your hint.
Good point.
Because, but as I say, Jacob, is the big red drink like carbonated? Is it fizzy?
I don't even know.
Busy in the head.
Here's the
that's-
picture of it.
It's a shame because I want to know if I buy some big red and shake it up, will I get big red exploding over me?
The really weird thing is, I kind of wish it came like I got it when it came out. I remember like everybody in my mother saw it and was disgusted by it. I kind of cringed a little bit. My school, like whenever I brought it up to people, they just went, "Oh my God, really? No!" And the best part is, like, the high school that I went to was like not really walking distance, but from the high school to that store to the HEB there, so they could potentially walk over there. I would recommend not to because there's a bunch of roads over there. They could go over there, buy some water red cereal, and test it out for themselves.
Well then.
Anyway.
Back to the trailer, I guess. To this rant long on tangent about cereal.
I'll go about the trailer. It looks fucking cute. There you go.
Okay, my own thoughts on the trailer. I think it looks decent. I don't think it looks amazing. I think it looks pretty decent for what it's going to be. It's fairly standard stuff, but I don't know. I just care about whether it looks cute or not. Seems cute. Seems fun.
I gotta say, out of all the computer animated movies we're getting this year, this is probably the one I'm looking forward to the most. I mean,
Really?
we've already seen Kung Fu Panda. I've already seen Kung Fu Panda, so I'm good.
All right.
Well, yeah, there's not really a lot to say. As we said, it looks funny, it looks fine. There's not really anything new about it, save we've now got a few concrete story details, and it looks like typical kids' film fare.
Yeah.
It looks fine.
It could
As
be
long
fun.
as it's really funny, that's all I care about.
Yeah. It just. Hopefully we don't have another. Okay. Damn.
And of course, we have the obvious joke of the uptight poodle likes the heavy metal and the punk music.
And you can just
what a
which is
You're
torture.
just jealous because that's a good representation of you since
I have
you're
a question though.
metalhead.
What is the song
At
that was
first-
being played? I forgot what it was.
Like, Bounce or something like that.
Yeah.
When I first saw that in the teaser trailer, I laughed my ass off so hard. But I've
Same.
seen that so many damn times, I just look at it just like, yep. Mm-hmm.
That's a thing.
Yeah, it exists.
All right
Yeah,
then.
I'm not 100%, but for those interested, I think the song might be Pogo by System of a Down.
All right. Thank you.
System of a Down, I know that.
Wait.
What song?
You mean the song that keeps like going pogo 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 pogo?
Yeah.
I mean,
Wait.
would you expect anything less?
Yeah, I'd expect a good band.
I like System.
Uh-huh.
Well, I've only heard Chop Suey now that I think about it.
you know,
Right.
have them listen to something good, something really satanic, like get some Rotting Christ or Lawnmower Death in there. You know, bit of Panzer Division Marduk or Gorgoroth. It's not much to ask. Just elevate that joke that step higher so those in the know actually can go, I really wasn't expecting that.
David, look closely at the rating given.
Yeah, do you really think there's going to be anything offensive in lyrics by bands with names like Rotting Christ?
I would imagine yes.
I got more cartoon rehab for you.
Oh, good God.
It's mainly just fun music about how they believe in God and how they're cool with that and how all Christians should be murdered by being disemboweled.
Wow.
Nothing offensive in there. That'd play really well to an American audience.
Yeah.
I have to imagine like there are some people though that see that and go, yeah, but we have Cannibal Corpse, so.
Yeah, but they're a British band, so.
Hold on, look at Peter on this pic. He looks so lopsided. There's one eye going up, one guy going down.
Yeah, well,
So
it says his mind
so
seems to always
it's-
cut away, so that may explain it.
Might be.
So it's consistent with Family Guy's animation quality then.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Anyway, what should we talk about next?
Whatever the fuck you want to talk about, buddy.
All right, fine. I want to talk about, I guess, Justice League. I guess.
Well, hold on. What other we've gone through the trailers in more or less order of the big ones, so we'll go to. I think we should do Angry Birds now, because again, I think this is just another quick one where we're all like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, it looks fine.
Angry Birds. I don't think we've actually talked about this movie in past. I forget if we have we?
Yeah, we have. We talked about it when the first trailer dropped.
All right. I think it looks fine.
Yeah, looks
Well,
It
fine.
looks okay. Like nothing special. I made a comment once, like saying, okay, there were two things. First off, the end of this trailer contained a piss joke, and it was like the only one that I could find like being properly funny because it had like actual build up to it.
Yeah.
They did the same one in Norm of the North, and it did not work as well as the one in the Angry Birds trailer.
I think it's because the Angry Birds show actually has a build up to the joke and an actual payoff to the joke. It's not just like, oh, the joke is that he pisses in the water. The joke is that they drank the water and their reactions to it. That's the payoff.
I,
Well,
I, I don't think it's even that. It's sort of the build up that, this is some big, sacred, mythical pool.
Yeah.
This is where all the knowledge of Great Eagle is stored, and this is basically like the water of life, the fountain of youth.
Yeah.
And
And
then
it
the
turns
discover
out-
it's his toilet. And
Yeah.
then that being there.
Funny story, actually. The reactions to oh crap, who are their
Oh
names?
crap!
Chuck,
The reactions.
and,
Shit, we're gonna get owned by Fine Brothers now. Shit, you had to say it.
crap.
I
Hi.
I'll have to edit that out in post.
All right.
don't think they're doing so fine now.
What I was trying to say, like the facial opinions from Chuck and what was it, Bomb or whatever?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are perfect facial opinions. I'm not saying that word again. To Norman the North. So it's actually fitting that Tommy mentioned it.
Those were my faces in the
I
theater
will say-
watching it.
One definite good thing about Angry Birds coming out is that it's doing a lot for representation, because you got a black bird, a yellow bird, and a red bird, all as the main characters.
God damn it!
And the bad guys are green.
I also
So
made
what-
another.
It's doing a lot to break down barriers in Western animation, and I think that's a good thing.
I also made another. Like I kept on thinking of it like I'm thinking like, okay, I don't even know why I'm bringing this up. Does anybody else get like this really weird vibe that the red bird and maybe the pink bird are gonna hook up by the end?
Who the fuck's the pink
Yes.
Most likely.
That is gonna
bird?
happen.
I don't know. I don't even know who the hell the pink bird is.
I know her name like because at one point like Angry Birds used to be like everywhere, so you kind of knew like some of the names. I think her name was Stella. Was that it?
I think so.
Something. Who cares?
I
Angry Birds. And it's a movie
don't
that
think they really
frankly
need a
sort
love
of
interest
come
in this.
I mean, is Angry Birds really still massive in the cultural zeitgeist?
I mean, the games are still like positively like there's still like a lot of people who do play the games occasionally, but
I play the game.
You like the games.
Yeah, but I mean, like, when's the last time you heard anyone like talk about the games or get really excited for a new version of them? Or
Mm-hmm.
I remember there was a version that came out. I remember I made a comment about like I messaged it on there and like on the chat, and I showed like a picture. It was like an Angry Birds Transformers coloring book,
yeah,
Okay.
and it says more than meets the beak. And I wrote, and then Satan rose to the earth.
but yeah, it's just it's one of those things. I don't think the cultural zeitgeist is quite what it was for Angry Birds. So I'm wondering if this movie's gonna underperform to expectations.
I don't think it really cost too. I think it cost like $80 million, and it could probably do that, and it'll be fine.
Oh no, I mean I don't doubt that it'll make its money back. It will. There's a lot of young children who still really like Angry Birds, but sort of when you get to the the best way I can put it is sort of like my nephew's experience. He loved Angry Birds when he was 4. Now he doesn't he's 6 now. He doesn't give a shit about Angry Birds. He wants Minecraft all the time.
Yeah, if they make a Minecraft movie, then we're in business.
They are actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
From the guy who created It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia directing it.
That
I'm not
sounds
making this
amazing,
up.
actually. I want to see this now. Okay, so we got Danny DeVito's Pikachu and the guy who does It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia as Minecraft.
Directing
Yeah,
Minecraft.
Directing Minecraft, yeah. This sounds, every bit of this sounds amazing. You do realize this, right?
well, the casting of the Minecraft movie, they will have to be careful of it. Because effectively, you're going to cast a Minecraft movie, Minecraft's entire popularity is personality-driven. If they don't include some of the bigger YouTubes in the voice cast, not necessarily in main roles, but in cameos, I can see there being a bit of a backlash of disappointment, even from young children.
I didn't do that because I'm not sure if you heard about some of the news about some Minecraft personalities.
Well, the less we say about Lewis and whatnot from Yogg's cast, the better. Six is
No,
cool though.
like not just that. Like people like what were their names? Like Lion Maker or Yamamash or
Captain
whatever.
Sparkles.
Probably not Captain Sparkles. Basically, there have been a number of Minecraft users who
Wow.
had some controversy involving maybe some pedophilia.
I've never.
Oh.
Like they've actually asked some of their fans, like which are in many cases underage, to send nudes.
Oh. Yeah, but I can't see that being any of the really big ones, like say Stampy Longhead or, as I say,
Maybe
Sips or Shin from Yogg's cast.
Mm.
Well, I mean, none of them are like big superstar YouTubers, but
Yeah.
there have been they've been ones like that have that do have a relatively decently sized fan base.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm not talking about those ones. As I say, I think it's going to be the it'll be just get cameos from the big ones.
Yeah. I hope so.
Blackheart.
Anyway, is that it?
I think that's all we got on that.
All right then. Pretty depressing note to end on, but okay. Next up, we have the recent announcement from Cartoon Network that is Justice League Action, which will have Kevin Conroy and Mike Hamill returning as Batman and the Joker. Each episode will be about 11 minutes long and feature celebrities such as James Wood as Lex Luthor and District Bader.
Wait. Clancy Brown isn't being Lex Luthor.
No.
Fuck that, boycott.
Well, that was quick. Yeah, and Dietrich. Am I saying this right? It's D.I.
Clancy Brown or Angry Frowns.
Yeah. Hashtag Clancy Brown or Angry Frowns. Start tweeting that to Cartoon Network, folks.
Okay.
Nice pun.
And tell me if I'm saying this right. Diedrich Bader.
Diedrich Bader.
Okay, Diedrich Bader
Bader,
as
yeah.
Booster Gold or the series.
Oh, gonna get more Booster. That probably means we're also gonna get a lot of Blue Beetle in it as well.
And the series will be executive produced by Sam Register, Teen Titans Go, along with Butch Lukewick, Justice League, Batman Beyond, Alan Burnett, Batman the Animated Series, and Jim something, who worked on Green Lantern the Animated Series. Thoughts on this?
It sounds promising, and to be honest, I can see the other creatives on the team whenever they want to get. I mean, 11-minute episodes, it's going to be more on a sort of comedy bent, but they can sort of play it up more as being Silver Agey and timeless. Like Lex Luthor stole 12 cakes.
Yeah.
That's terrible. I can see him sort of playing up more on that then, and I think any Teen Titans Go bullshit is sort of going to get overridden.
Yeah.
Or at least be kept minimal.
For me, there's like this weird fluctuating up and down sort of thing. Like on one hand, superheroes with 11 minutes. Oh no, you're not doing Teen Titans Go again, are you? And the fact that Sam Register is involved, it doesn't help much. But on the other hand, I'm sure that was just like a fluke. Like he could do better stuff. And the fact that he has a whole bunch of other people from much better shows involved definitely does help. The 11 minutes thing, though, I still can't get over that, but I'm willing to give it the benefit of the doubt. My biggest problem is the name.
Well,
Yeah.
all I'm gonna say is sort of look. 11 minutes for a superhero show. We're dealing with personalities and characters already well established. Everybody knows these. They've known them for years. So doesn't really need to be much in the way of cartoon building. And an 11-minute superhero show format has worked very well in the past for Cartoon Network, lest we forget Powerpuff Girls.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, good point. Again, my biggest complaint, my biggest problem with it is just the name.
Justice League Action. Yeah, it's a bit...
Just like, give Teen Titans Go something resembling credit. They are at the very least like making a nod to a phrase that Robin would say, Titans Go! Okay, that makes sense. Like, Teen Titans Go, that I could see that. Justice League Action, it sounds like it was almost incredibly generic in a sense. Like, they kind of just came up with it at the last second, like, hey guys, we're doing a new Justice League show. Think of a name like something action-y.
Although...
How about Justice League Action?
Do you know what does surprise me about this announcement, though? And it also does sort of upset me.
What?
Right, they want a sort of another Teen Titans Go comedy-focused superhero thing that's easy to sell and digest. That's fine. You can do that well, as I've mentioned. They already had one almost fully developed that would broaden the demographics and the markets in Lauren Faust's Super Best Friends.
I was just about to say, were you going to bring that up? Yeah, that would be perfect. But
a short 11-minute format of the ongoing adventures of, Batgirl, Wonder Girl, and who was the other one? Supergirl.
Yeah, that could work perfectly.
I mean, considering the fact that there was also the Plastic Man pilot, which was a really good pilot, but
Yes, it was.
that got canned too. Were you really surprised that was the case?
Well, as I say, it just seems a bit of a waste to pour funds into developing a new show when you've sort of got one that's already there, and I'm sure people like Glenn Murakami and whatnot would love to go work with on a project with Faust. Not to mention, she'd probably end up bringing along with her a lot of the talent from the first 2 seasons of My Little Pony in terms of writers. I reckon it'd be a big hit were Cartoon Network to properly fund and advertise it. And with them not being Nickelodeon, they might actually do. Or they might just resort to...
Are you saying that season 4 afterwards of My Little Pony is not good?
I'm saying it's not as good.
Oh.
I wouldn't know. I haven't watched that much of My Little Pony aside from the first season, I believe.
Oh, you're missing out, man.
I actually have seen like a full... I actually sat down and watched season 4 all the way through.
No, George, I'm not saying you're missing out in a sarcastic way. Fucking first 2 episodes of season 2 of My Little Pony, you basically have John Delancey reprising his role as Q, being a foil to the ponies.
Sold.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
All right, then. Jacob, as you were saying?
About what, My Little Pony or
My Little Pony.
Oh yeah, basically, I actually once sat down and watched season 4 all the way. Well, not like in one fell swoop. It was like when it came on, I watched it on a weekly basis because my friend was kind of curious about what the season was like. So I was doing like weekly watchings for him, and it was like, holy shit, this is actually pretty good. All things considered. Now, as it stands, he has actually finally sat down, watched season 4, and I think he's currently in the process of watching season 5. And at the same time, like, I think me and him are actually going to be reading a My Little Pony fanfic later tonight. Well, actually,
God.
I say fanfic. It's actually a hate fic.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
Is this the one where it features Goku hate fucking Rainbow Dash?
No. I feel like I should bring that up to him, though. That sounds amazing. It's some of you guys may not have heard of it. It's My Brave Pony Starfleet Magic.
That sounds harmless.
Oh, Tommy, you have no idea. Oh. Watch. Somebody in the comments is going to write down, like, what exactly is wrong with My Brave Pony. In fact, I will tell Tony personally to write down...
For us.
What?
It's attention for us. Hey, George, nice to meet you.
And basically, picture this, Tommy. My Little Pony with the story structure of Power Rangers.
Okay, I'm in.
Alright.
That's okay. That sounds fine at first, and then you start noticing. I'm not talking about like in space or Time Force or Dino or SPD kind of Power Rangers. No, I'm talking about specifically like Mighty Morphin.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't wait to see the Green Ranger saga done up like that then.
Oh.
Hmm.
As if it was written like a bad episode of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, like a specifically bad one.
So all of them? Oh!
Yep, son.
I've never seen the original Morning Morphin Power Rangers, so I'm not one to judge. I'll go to my corner of shame now.
It's a trip, man. It's a trip. And it basically gives the main six the biggest middle finger you could ever possibly give, because the author hates My Little Pony, and part of the reason is because when will they realize that friendship is not magic and redemption is not always the solution to everything, or something like that? Which, you could make a
Must be
decent
fun at
case for it,
parties.
but he does
Jack
it.
turns to the
Terrible.
dark side.
How about this? I'll put it in one case. In one of the episodes, Twilight Sparkle dies out of incompetence.
Well then.
But she's the most competent member of the team.
Exactly, and yet he's writing all of them like idiots.
Oh.
That's
What a
just
fool.
bad taste.
See, I'm now going to have to go and write and draw My Little Pony fanfic where the Power Rangers, and I'll do it in space, damn it, are the head of a Starfleet. They each command their own fleet commanders. They'll be strong, independent women, all dressed in greatcoats until they get into the battle armor, of course, because fucking greatcoats rule. Go around solving galactic problems through friendship and magic.
That sounds amazing.
I will tell Tony about this. I will tell him that we must do this. Whoa.
I'll have to check that out then.
Oh, also, it should be noted as well, like the author has also been decried as being a bit sexist, because. Hey, Prado, we're still not there yet, Prado, so I don't know what you're doing. But anyways, there's a bit with, you know how the main six are all females, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, he has a new super better team of characters, and there's only one female in them.
Oh.
And the other ones contain a bland lead, a guy whose main character is that he rhymes all the time. Every single thing he says is in rhyme. And Artie, who does art, and actually the rhyming guy's name is Rhymey.
Is it mainly if Paul Blurt?
I don't see if Paul Blart in there. As far as I can tell, there's Artie, who does art, Buddy Rose, who's into plants, and my personal favorite, Dino and Mite, who are explosive experts who both speak in stereotypical Mexican accents.
C.
What?
That's definitely one for Proto then.
I'm gonna.
I think we've gone a bit too off topic now.
If anything, I'd say we haven't gotten off topic enough.
What the fuck were we talking about?
I think we were talking about a Justice League action, and now we divulged into this.
Yeah, we went. Hold on, I can do the 6 steps here. Started with Justice League action.
Hang on a second.
Then mentioned Lauren Faust with Super Best Friends, which then went on to Ponies, which has then gone on to Pony fan fiction, which has led us into Ponies in Space.
Whoa.
Seems like a decent prediction. Anyway, my own thoughts on the matter. I'm interested in seeing what they do. Hopefully it's good. That's about it. I think that sums up a lot of this so far.
Is that it?
But anyway, moving on. I'm gonna add Proto back because we're gonna finally be talking about the latest trailer for Kaibo and the Two Strange and our last event for tonight.
Sorry, what film?
Kaibo,
Kirby.
Kubo.
Kubo, Kubo,
Not Cubo.
Cubo.
Kubo, Kubo, and
Okay.
Two Strings. I'm sorry, I've gotten this wrong for
What was going
about
on?
2 years.
Stop being a culturally insensitive bastard, George.
I'm
Pronounce your name
sorry.
right.
I'm not good at reading like what
Is
Japanese.
George being racist again?
Again.
I'm not being racist. I don't know how to pronounce certain things.
It's the you, not an I.
Okay, wait, what's going on? What's going on now?
Okay, now we're going to be talking about Kaibo. Kubo!
Kubo, the story of the creator of Bleach.
Kubo and the Two Strings, the latest film from Leica Animation.
Like us.
The story where origami and rock and roll saved the day.
Thank you. Okay. News
Well,
trailer.
it's a prequel to Strange Magic.
It's the newest trailer that just dropped for the company. It's being directed by the company's CEO. It's about a kid who has this mystical ability to, with his, what would you call that, guitar? I know it has like it's a specific type of guitar.
Sitar.
Samson?
Sitar, I think. Yeah, sitar, and it's his magic sitar.
Samson, maybe?
Whatever the hell it is, it's a magic guitar-like thing that allows him to make two. Okay. That allows him.
Oh, the shamisen. That's it.
Okay,
The
Shamisen, or whatever the heck it is.
Shamisen!
Shamisen.
Check your privilege, George. Check your privilege.
And just looking this up, that sort of makes the film title quite interesting. Because if it's Kubo and the Two Strings, a shamisen traditionally has 3. So that suggests somewhat that the strings are damaged on it, or something of significance there.
Potentially. Anyway, thoughts on the trailer?
Awesome, nice, impressive. I want to see it. That's all. Simple as that. No need to overextend this.
Okay then, David.
It looks like a Leica film. You can't go wrong with a Leica film. They've not made a bad one yet.
Yep. Tommy.
It's got a monkey and Matthew McConaughey in it. I'm sold.
Wait, hold on. I must have missed that in the trailer. It's got a monkey in it.
Yeah, monkey. Voiced by Charlize Theron. Furiosa from Fury Road.
Charlize Theron.
Charlize Theron.
Charlize Theron.
Charlize Theron from Furiosa from Fury Road, playing a monkey.
Yeah. Does the monkey do magic?
It might. It carries a sword and it beats up a giant
Wasn't
massive.
she also the villain in that Snow White and the Huntsman movie?
Yeah, she was the evil queen.
Well, wait. So was this monkey born from an egg on a mountain top? Was it the funkiest monkey you ever bobbed?
He knew every magic trick under the sun.
He teased the gods and everyone to have some fun.
Monkey magic.
Monkey magic. Monkey magic. Ooh.
We're making a reference to what was it called? Is it called Monkey?
Yeah,
Is
it's
that what
called Monkey Magic. Yeah.
Show that, as far as I can tell, it from what I understand, it only aired in the UK in the version that you know. I think we only got it like in Japanese with English with no subtitles over here on like San Francisco or something.
Okay.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. But it's an awesome show. I recommend you all check it out.
It's on YouTube, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe so. Also, check out The Water Margin, which is sort of a similar setup, but in a more serious setting.
All right then. Jacob, what's your thoughts on the trailer?
Like I said last time when we looked at the previous Kubo trailer, it does look really good, but a part of me is very nervous about it because it is, even by Leica standards, it's a very unconventional film. It's more of an animated action film, which is fine. I like that. But the problem is, we've kind of been used to films like either like Frozen, like traditional musicals, or something more along the lines of, I guess, like, what's a good example? Like either Minions or
What are you talking about?
like I'm
popular
like I'm trying to think like traditional like typical animated films like around this time around
Yeah.
this
Like
time frame,
that.
and it's like Kubo, as really good as it is, maybe stands out a bit too might stand out a bit too much for people's liking. The only other film I know of that kind of has a similar sort of vibe was Big Hero 6, and even then, that one had some differences to it.
Well, I think the thing with Leica is, well, they do make these family films. They're definitely aimed at an older market. I think they're aimed at like late teens to adults, really, who can just sort of bring kids along to enjoy them at the same time. But I think that because Coraline probably didn't really do that well among younger demographics. I don't think Box Trolls did, and I don't think any of their other work has done either. I think the
Paranorman.
Paranorman, that's the one. I think they're very much studio well aware that while they're making kid-friendly fare, that their true audience is adults.
And that's honestly what I like about them so much. Like they respect the medium of animation to the point where they're actually making movies that can cater to everyone. Like kids can watch these movies, but they don't pander them. They're telling stories that can appeal to anyone of any age, and that's what I appreciated the most when watching Box Trolls for the first time when I saw it in the theaters. I was like, this is not just a really good animated film. This is a movie that my whole family went to, and they loved it just as much as I did. And I'm glad to see that because it shows that this is a widely appealed film if you actually go and see it, which a lot of people sort of did, but not a whole lot. And I hope that's the same with this. And I hope this ends up being hopefully good. But in terms of critically, they've been stumbling a bit. Box Shorts didn't do very well critically, which is sad because I thought that movie was fantastic. Paranorman did about the same as Coraline. I think their highest rating is still Coraline. I just hope this can reform them back so that way more people can see it. It gets more buzz and more people learn more about and they'll get them more support.
I mean, for God's sakes, like Paranorman referenced both classic horror films and the Salem witch trials.
Yeah.
You can't get any darker than that while still being a kids' film.
Yeah.
Brad, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I had the mic muted. But yeah, I agree. And also, I really applaud Leica for actually promoting this like DreamWorks should have promoted Kung Fu Panda like a fucking action film.
Yeah.
I will never forgive DreamWorks for what they did to the marketing of Kung Fu Panda, but god damn it, I'm really looking forward to this film.
Yeah, me too.
How weird would it be if like we go to see it and it turns out to be like a stupid pandering lowbrow comedy?
If that happens, I will legitimately kill myself.
I would burn Leica to the fucking ground.
I would too.
However, they're a small studio. Occasionally they're going to take contract work, which means they're going to produce shit. And you sort of have to realise that as a critic, that every so often a studio, to keep themselves afloat to do their own projects, and you see this a lot in video games, they take contract work where they're given a minimal budget and told to produce absolute garbage, and then when they work on their own projects, come up with something amazing. If this movie doesn't do well, I can see Leica doing a couple of years of contract work.
Oy vey. So in other words, please see this movie so that never happens. Please.
Even if we do go see it, they're probably going to do it anyway.
Studios like money. It's as simple as that. The more money they've got, the more they can invest into R&D, so when they're making their own movies, they can make them look better. It's a simple fact of the Hollywood system.
Tell that to YouTube.
It's pretty much a never-ending story, never-ending fucking obsession.
Yep.
So, is that all we got on
I think we do.
Kubo?
That's about it.
I think we reacted to this pretty well.
Don't!
Oh! Again! You're going to have to
Jacob.
fix it in post.
Jacob, get out. Get out. 20 minutes in the corner.
Fly Kid's channel, not hit ours. He's the one who said it, not me. Or
You know
him.
what?
Or him.
I'm gonna find every instance in this podcast of one of us saying that word, and I'm gonna overdub it flatly instead of bleeping it out or cutting it out, and just have it be like reply to, respond with.
Just bleep it. It's more funny. It's way funnier than.
Will you still keep the parts where we're going, oh, no, they're going to trademark it, no!
Oh yeah, we'll still do that, but.
That sounds hilarious. Anyway, I think that about sums up for tonight. That's about it. This has been the Master Toons podcast with me, your host, George Ballin. And would you like me to bring back that thing where we tell you guys where we can find us, or should we just wrap this up?
Yeah, tell people where they can find us, because
Alright.
we've all got shit to promote.
Yeah. You can find me on 3 platforms, which is Facebook, Twitter, and Letterboxd. On my Facebook, it's George Baum, and on my Twitter, and at Letterboxd, it's ArielRocks5. I currently have about 135 followers on Letterboxd currently, and so if you want to read some of my reviews, then go there, both on old and current films. Proto?
Yeah, you can find me on YouTube and as Pro245. There you will find my Facebook.
David?
Okay, you can find me on Twitter. You can attempt to find me on Facebook, but if I don't know you, I won't add you. On Twitter, you can find me under The Relicsan. Is it? Or is it Relic in Profile? Let me double check. I use a lot of handles. But you can also find me on YouTube under Relic in Profile, where you will find all manner of delightful videos I made and then got copyright struck or claimed, or most of them you can still watch so long as you're not in Germany for some reason.
Damn
Sorry,
it.
Germans.
Yes, my Twitter is @relic_san.
Yeah.
You can find me on a few things. You can find me on YouTube, obviously. You can find me on Facebook, again, obviously. You can find me on DeviantArt under the name Nobody Knows Elephants. Why I chose that, I don't know.
Purple Monkey Dishwasher, damn it.
Dishwasher?
You can find me on Twitter. I will not be going under my name. I will be under something blah, and it'll be also under @blah_something. And you'll also find me, much like George, on Letterboxd, where I am under Kingdom of Kitten. And I'm also on Ask.fm, but I don't use that much. So hopefully you can find my stuff, and hopefully you react to them pretty well.
I will fucking go to Texas and hang you myself.
And if you want to talk with all of us, and even potentially be on this podcast, then join us down in the Master Toons Assemble the Facebook group. I'll link it in the description. And so, yeah, that's been the Master Toons podcast, and peace out.
Just quickly,
All right.
before we go, well, he's not here due to various problems at the minute. Also, I want to shout out to Jean and his Master Toons podcast extended series. You should absolutely check that out for great analysis and reviews of the animation industry.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought it was Gene.
Jean, whatever.
Anyway.
It's not like Kubo or Kube, as it. Gonna get some Kube beef, are you there, George?
God damn it.
Alternative fuels.
Yes, this has been the Master Toons podcast, and peace.
React.